And whose team is this? Is this your team? Or is this your daddy's team?
Thanks for listening to the Dad Mode Podcast, Common Sense Parenting in a Politically Correct World. Here's your host, Andy Carlson.
Welcome back to the Dad Mode Podcast, Common Sense Parenting in a Politically Correct World. I'm your host, Andy Carlson, at Andy Carlson Show on the Twitter machine. I'm a father. I have no idea what I'm doing, but you're either their chiefy, so let's try and learn something together today. The website is dadmodepod.com. If you want to tweet at us, tweet at dadmodepod or just use the hashtag DadMode. And we are presented by Keeps Hair Today, Hair Tomorrow. Welcome in. I want to talk a little bit about Muggsy's third birthday. That went down last weekend, and it was fun. It was a really good time had by all, and I never see the wife stressed. Like, I really don't. Like, she's pretty cool as a cucumber, but like the moments leading up to the birthday party, it's a little bit of stress going on, and it was a unique situation because we went down to the wife's hometown, the in-laws and the family all down there, and originally we were going to have it outside at the mother-in-law's house, and so Friday did up all those decorations, and they did an awesome job. It looked great. It was phenomenal, but as of course Margaret's birthday, like the day she was born, it was the day that jabroni horse, I forget who it was, California Chrome, whatever it was, won the Triple Crown. So that was a big deal, right? That was a big, awesome, hairy deal. And it was a beautiful day. Not a single cloud in the sky as we welcome in our little bundle of baby joy. And it was cool. It was really awesome. But then 3 straight birthdays. The first birthday, of course, the only day, not the only day. So it was the only day forecast for the next 10 days that had any rain in it, but also not just the day, because it was beautiful in the morning, but of course from the hours of 12 to 3, it was going to be raining. And we had that. We had intermittent like downpours of rain interspersed with whatever. And that was our, the party was at our new house, and just trying to get all of that. And then, of course, you got sogginess and mud and heat and humidity because the sun came back out and kids just slosh around in puddles. It was great. Cool. It was just wonderful. Awesome. Second year, it was pretty chill. Just had some people over, had some tacos. Still rained. Yeah, still rained. And then this year, of course, a lot like the first year, it was nice in the morning. We're going to get some rain. And, of course, it's only from 12 to 3 range. And it was the only day in the next 10 days of forecast that had any rain with it. So if you need it to rain, like if we ever hit a drought and the farmers really need some rain, just throw Margaret a birthday party. Not even a birthday, just the day that we're going to have the party. It's just, and also the specific hours where it's going to be, ain't gonna rain. Mm-hmm. So we decided to change venues and took it to a different house, a little bit more room inside, a little bit more room for the kids to run around in. And of course, it turns out to be a nice day. Yeah, like there was like interspersing of rains, but overall, couldn't complain. Yeah, I've tried to adjust my thinking and perspective about things. So the first birthday party, it was us like, oh, woe was us. It's like, oh, of course. Oh, Eeyore's like, oh, woe was me. When it was going to rain for the birthday party. But this year it's like, yeah, whatever. We'll make it work. Who cares? Like it is kind of like from your first to second, third, fourth kid, right? Where the first one's like every single thing is new and different. It's like, oh, we have to worry about this. We have to stress out about it. But then every subsequent kid is like, you're all right. Rips and turn on it. It's kind of the same thing with birthday parties, because the first one's more about the parents. The first one is, oh, this has to be a celebration of life of our child made it to one, huzzah, huzzah. And you have to get the cake smash, and you have to get the professional pictures, and you have to make sure the food is on point and all that stuff. And then this one is like, whatever. Yeah. But the wife was low key stressing a little bit Just trying to get things ready last minute. Meanwhile, I'm just like chilling. I'm like, we smoked some pork butt like the day before, so just bringing that back to life. Also, mac and cheese and some coleslaw. And so yeah. I feel like you have to have coleslaw with pulled pork. I think you really do. Like just because the meat, you eat on its own. A little bit of barbecue sauce. I make a sugar-free version, which people seem to like, which is awesome. And yeah, just a little bit of that. Like that can get a little heavy. You need a little bit of acidity, need a little freshness. Even though I use a fair amount of apple cider vinegar on my pork. But it's really easy, and it's a crowd pleaser. Like if you're cooking for a crowd, I know everyone tries to get fancy with like ribs and stuff, but no. Pulled pork, brisket, pulled beef, chicken. Let's just go. Yeah, let's just go and win the day. Right? And yeah, it turned out really well. And Margaret had a great time, which for kids now, it is more about just running around with their cousins and their friends, because this is like a small family style birthday party. And it really is like, honestly, there could be no presents. It could just be people getting together, hanging out, and like the kids just run around the yard all day. Well, I guess there should be cake. And Crystal's aunt made this really cool like cupcake cake in the shape of a princess. And yeah, it turned out really good. Like I'm a pretty staunchly in the no sugar, no grain department, but I'm not gonna lie. I got after it. I got me some. I ate like 3 cupcakes. It was glorious. It was so good. So I understand the appeal of sugar now. Well, I did. I always did, but you know what I mean. But yeah, it was one of those days where, yeah, everything's just gonna hang out. Had me some cupcakes. Had me some ice cream. Had me the mac and cheese, and let's just go. And of course, yeah. Here's what happens with the kids. Where like they'll eat the mac and cheese, and then they'll eat watermelon. That's it. Yeah, like no meat, no vegetables, even though there weren't any vegetables per se, but like that's just how they get down. It's like, hey, give me some of those cheesy buttered noodles and give me some watermelon. But yeah, it is always kind of a pain in the ass, like putting together stuff and like estimating like food and beverages, and because we have to get everything. Like, the wife and I on Friday were going through the grocery store, and she's like, well, we should get pop because everyone likes pop, right? Like, what do you want to get? Let's get some regular pop. People like regular pop. So like, all right. So of course it was Memorial Day, like a couple weekends ago. So those were the big pop sales. Like, 5 12 packs for 38 cents sort of deal. So it's like, all right, maybe we'll get one of those. And then of course, like once we get there, it's like, I've never seen pop at regular price except for this week, where it's like $5.39 for a 12 pack. Like, that's insane. I like, honestly, like either Pepsi or Coke, like their distributors and the stores will have a sale on. Like one will be like 3 for $10 or 3 for $12 or whatever. But now it's like straight up $5.39. It's a spot where you're in the grocery store and you actually see the tags that go on the shelves, as opposed to like, those big, cardboard, like flyer things. It's like, of course, this is the only way I can go. And then, so we actually got 2 24 packs, like 1 Pepsi, 1 Sierra Mist. It was like, all right, people like this. No one drank any. Because it's one of those where, people just bring beer, and like the kids are drinking like juice boxes, because we got some Capri Suns too. Like no one touched the pop. Ooh, it's such a hot day. I need some refreshing soda water. Yeah, it just never happened. So of course, and yeah, not that I'm bitter about it. Like, I'm glad that we got it, and I'm sure someone will drink it eventually. But it's like, man, it's like $16 just down the drain that we didn't need to. And it's not even the money. It's the principle. Like I'm just a person who doesn't like waste. Yeah, but and then trying to figure out how many buns we need, and trying to figure out XYZ, and I don't know. It's always like herding cats, but we got through. We survived. Yeah, it's not bad. Also, it's fun with the piñata. Like I honestly feel that every kid's birthday party should have a piñata. Like, kids love piñatas. They go insane over it. Speaking of driving you insane, something may also drive you insane is if you're getting a little thin on top, is the cavalry sounding a little bit of retreat on the hair. It was for me, especially getting those window peaks in, but that's when I got Keeps. Keeps is designed for guys who want to stop hair loss, but they're scientifically proven and affordable approach managed entirely on Keeps.com. Keeps is the easiest way to stop hair loss before it is too late. Yes, it really works. Keeps offers the only 2 FDA-approved hair loss products clinically proven to keep the hair you have. No BS, just science. Because maybe you notice a little less hair on top, but there is a solution. Keeps has the 2 clinically proven medications to keep your hair, and now they're inexpensive. Spend 5 minutes now, and for just $1 a day, you'll never have to worry about hair loss again. Again, it's super easy. Snap some photos, upload them. A licensed doctor remotely reviews your information, recommends the right treatment for you, all without ever leaving your couch. I did it. I love it. It is so easy. And there's no reason to put off any longer. Stop hair loss today the easy way with Keeps. Receive also, since we take care of you here, receive a first month of treatment for free. Go to keeps.com/dadmode, KEEPS.com/dadmode for 1 free month of Keeps treatment. Hair today, hair tomorrow. So the piñata. Like, this is like catnip for kids. It really is. And of course you gotta get the stick. And it can't be a light stick, so it's got to have a little bit of heft to it. So we had like this inch round like wood dowel, with they had like streamers and stuff on it. And you kind of have to go from little to big, because I think the oldest kid we had there was like 6. So if you give him the dowel, like he'll bash that thing open right away. So make sure everyone gets a turn. Like, even the little kids, like, man, they love it. Like, they see that little thing, and then they just see whack, whack, whack. All that pent-up aggression that they're not allowed to get out. But, that's a topic for another day. And it's funny, the very willy-nilly-ness of the swinging of the stick. Like, these kids, most of them haven't been in t-ball or haven't been playing baseball in the backyard yet. They're not quite that old. So, they're just swinging helter-skelter, like they're swinging from both sides, and like they're swinging like overhand style. Like, it's funny. Like, and also like the adults I'm guilty of this too. So I was filming, I was taking pictures and stuff. So I'm not really watching the kid. Most people have their cameras out, they're capturing the cute moment, or they got a beer in their hand, they're sitting back. So no one's really watching where the kids are swinging. And of course, what happens with every piñata, we had a couple of close calls, a couple of whoa. Yeah, if you watch any piñata video or any like street fight video, there's always someone in the background, and you'll never be able to unhear this, but every video like that, there's someone in the background like, hey, whoa, hey, whoa. Yeah, so a couple of kids almost got bashed in the head, as a couple of kids were overzealous, but nothing happened, no harm, no foul. And yeah, it was good. Like, Margaret got up there, she had a couple of good whacks at it, and she's actually got a pretty good swing. Also, she low-key has a really good arm, and she's left-handed. Yeah, like, she grips, like, whenever she reaches for something, it's always with the left hand first, and wherever she throws overhand, it's always with the left hand first. So I think she might be a lefty. So it's kind of neat. Aren't lefties supposed to be creative? Yeah. I'm right-handed, so I clearly have no creativity. But it's okay. My child will have a better left than I. But yeah, she got up there and had a couple of good swings at it, and eventually just crack. Like, all the kids. There's something you also have to be careful for, is that kids are so like ready to go, ready to rock and roll, getting some of that candy. Is that like, so the last kid, the 6-year-old, was the one who cracked it, by design, and he's still swinging away. It's like, I need to tear up every corner of cardboard on this thing and crepe paper. Crepe? No, tissue paper. Yeah, whatever. And then like kids are like diving, and like they're diving underneath the dowel, and they're just trying to get it. It's funny. And yeah, it was fun. Like the wife and the sister-in-law, the mother-in-law, the aunts, and all the family. Like, it did take a village, and it was awesome. And big thank you to all of them. I know a couple of them listen, except for the wife. She doesn't listen. Sort of by design. and as far as presents goes, like, it's hard to buy for a young kid. Like, it really is. Like, I empathize because, you know, a lot of the gifts are sort of similar. Books, puzzles, dolls. That's what Margaret's really into: books, puzzles, and dolls. Like honestly, like, that's her whole world. So there's a lot of like similar presents, and it's like, well, what do? You don't really get a kid cash that young. That'd be kind of weird. Or you won't be the weird one that gives them like a savings bond or contributes to their 529, right? So that's why we find it tough too. You know, especially when we're going to, you know, like family and friends where they got like young kids. Like, I don't know what to get them. Yeah, and Margaret's such a trooper. Like, she doesn't even need half the stuff. Like, she'll play with it once, it'll sit in a bin, or it'll sit in her toy box, and then eventually we'll donate it. Where she could be just so happy, like one doll and a dollhouse. Like, that's really about it. And books. And she really loves her books as well. But she did get a doll that she really likes, and it's sort of like it's not like a Cabbage Patch doll, but it's like all soft, sort of felty. So she likes the way that it feels, and it's one of those that has a hood where you can like tuck it over. So it's this girl with like braids and like sort of wild hair, kind of look like a Bratz doll, but it's really cool. And then you can put a hood over her, and then she becomes a cat. You know, like her like dimples becomes like the cat's face and stuff, and so she loves that thing to the moon and back. Like, she won't let it out of her sight. She's got like the Vulcan death grip on it at all times if you ever try to move it. So yeah, it's kind of neat. Oh, also, we got our big girl bed. Yeah. So maybe we'll talk about that next time. But yeah, she's moving out of the crib, and frankly, I'm a little nervous. Yeah, like I know that kids' beds have the side guardrails and stuff, but yeah, just moving on, like, feel kind of bad that she's moving out of her crib. That means she's not a baby anymore. That means, well, even though she'll always be my baby, but she's not like a baby anymore. She's a kid with like hopes and dreams and all of those things that I hope, and we're gonna help her realize them. And yeah. Well, also, she got a tutu. She's getting ballet. Like, the wife signed her up for dance classes sometime this summer. I think that might be her calling, because she always likes singing and dancing and prancing around. She really likes the movie Leap as well, and she tries to do all the like the pirouettes and stuff. And everywhere she goes, she's walking on her tiptoes. And yes, I know, like, dancers are on their toes, not their tiptoes. But I mean, it's kind of interesting how she just naturally gravitates toward that. And yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, third birthday was a complete success, and hopefully everyone had a good time. I know Margaret definitely did, and she's so cute. Like, she had a smile on her face the entire day, and just went and got after it. But it was good. Also good was Keeps, and again, thank you for them for supporting the show. Thank you for tuning in and supporting us. Tell a friend, spread the word amongst all of your dad and mom groups. Do it up. The show's available on iTunes, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, and give us a follow on Twitter at DadModPod, me and Andy Carlson Show. The website, as always, purpleftw.com. Excuse me. The website is dadmodpod.com. Sorry, I don't even know what show we're doing today. Yeah. But until next time, be a man, be a father, go dad mode, and we'll smell you later.
Think the episode you just heard is worth $1? Well, send it our way. Visit dadmodepod.com/support to find out how. Be a man, be a father. Go dad mode. The music is created and produced by Deeb. To hear more of his tracks, visit soundcloud.com/Deeb.